Finlandia dikenal sebagai negara yang berkelanjutan, skema yang saat ini juga tengah digencarkan oleh pemerintah kita Indonesia. Dan Finlandia juga diketahui sebagai negara dengan tingkat kebahagiaan yang paling tinggi dan juga kualitas pendidikan terbaik yang ada di dunia. Dan saat ini Indonesia dan Finlandia juga tengah bersiap untuk memulai debut dari MotoGP 2022. Dan kali ini saya ingin mengajak Anda untuk mengenal lebih jauh terkait dengan hubungan antara Finlandia dan juga Indonesia. Saya Monica Juang, Anda menyaksikan Prime One CNBC Indonesia. Hello, Master Yari. Good morning. How are you today?
Selamat datang. Kabar baik.
Terima kasih. Ya, dan saat ini saya sudah bersama dengan Duta Besar Finlandia untuk Indonesia, His Excellency Jari Sinkari. Hello, Ambassador Jari. A very good morning to you.
Good morning.
How are you today?
Pagi. I'm really okay. Thank you.
Okay. So first question, Ambassador. We do know that the Indonesian government wants our new capital city in East Kalimantan to be a green city. So how does Finland, a country known for implementing the green economy, can maybe share the same sustainable development strategies with Indonesia?
Thank you for that question. And I think, first of all, I would like to congratulate Indonesia for this bold decision. And for example, in Finland, in the media, Indonesia is very much associated with the volcanic activity, and then maybe like the traffic of Jakarta. But this went very widely in the Finnish media. This decision on capital, and actually we have tried to reach, for example, Bappenas in a way that we could introduce some Finnish technology to the development of the new capital. To talk of the sustainability, one thing that I would like to mention concerning Finland is that we want to be carbon-free, carbon neutral by 2035. So it's 15 years earlier than the European Union, and then for the moment it's one of the boldest decisions of any nation. And the idea, how we see it, is that it's very important to have a roadmap, a concrete roadmap that is followed by the government, but also the idea is that you have to make a lot of partnerships with the private sector as well.
Okay. Next question, Ambassador Jari. Due to the high investment, Indonesia is still far left behind when we talk about the renewable energy compared to the other Asian countries. So what should be done for the Indonesian government to attract investors to invest in our sustainable development projects?
Well, first of all, I would say that I've been like 3.5 years here in Indonesia, and of course it's not a very long period, but already during that period I think that Indonesian government, for example, has been much more open to discuss about the renewable energy, for example. That there is that your parliament is debating on the law on renewable energy. Of course, to create the good markets, you need the how do you call it, the feed-in tariff for the sustainable electricity. So because it is a little bit more expensive, that you need to subsidize it a little bit in this with this feed-in tariffs. And then if you talk about the waste management, you need this gate fee system that it creates market for recycling, and then it creates a market for the green energy production, green electricity production. Mm-hmm. So I think that these are the ways how to develop. And then a couple couple of words maybe on coal, because Indonesia is very much dependent still on coal. But I think that it will change also, and Indonesia just made the commitment at Glasgow COP conference, COP summit, to commit on carbon neutrality by 2060. I think that it's a good start, and then it was also communicated in a way that it can be also earlier, not the definite deadline 2060, but it could happen also earlier. What I think is that Indonesia should be bolder in thinking of alternatives to coal energy. And then now I'm making a little bit like a advertising for Finnish company. I don't mention the name, but there is a Finnish company whose big boilers can actually take not only the coal, but they can take also like wood residues to burn that. So the easiest way to kind of like reduce the carbon emissions would be to introduce more and more bioenergy into this process with the coal using thermal plants.
Okay, so maybe that technology can also be implemented in Indonesia in the future, yeah? And that's what we're hearing.
Yeah. In a way that would be kind of like the easiest fix, because you have so many coal-powered power plants that maybe that you could introduce more for example, the wood material into the process. But then also Indonesia, of course, is very rich in geothermal energy, and then the solar energy. So there are a lot of possibilities.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Your Excellency, coal is a challenge, but the bigger challenge here is the financing. So how do you think maybe the Indonesian governments can issue more green bonds or maybe blue bonds to answer these financing difficulties?
I think that would be a good idea. I'm not a specialist of the green or blue bonds, but I think that the private investors, they need incentives in investments. And of course, if the Indonesian government would favor more the green energy or the renewable energy, that would create also the investment possibilities for the private sector. That would be kind of like a positive spiral in a way, that the government would be bold to kind of like acquire this green energy, and then it would create possibility for the financiers to finance these projects.
Okay, Your Excellency, we'll talk more about sports, education, and also trade relations between Indonesia and also Finland after catch a break. Dan dialog akan kami lanjutkan usai jeda berikut. Tetaplah bersama kami di Prime Words. And we do know that Finland is a country with the best education system in the world, and also the happiest country in the world. So, can you tell us what is the secret here?
So we don't have standardized testing, like the nationwide standardized testing, and then also we trust that the teachers, they're doing a good job. All of them, they have a master's